I just wondered what your initial reaction was to Drew Goddard's screenplay and what made you say yes to this film.
I suppose it was a number of reasons. It was a great script, and that's always a plus point. It's always something that you look for, I guess. And working with Ridley Scott and this wonderful ensemble cast, and about a subject that is fascinating to all of us. I guess it was something that I thought, I wonder how it's going to pan out, how it's going to be created. How it's going to create this world, or these three separate worlds, and it was a real page turner, and I just thought, oh, great, I wanted to be involved with it. Yeah.
And your character Mitch, he's quite outspoken, actually, isn't he? What did you admire about him?
I think yes, I think he's a very he doesn't mince his words, and he's very firm about his beliefs, his principles regarding this situation. This man left on another planet, and he's very, his intention is to bring him home, regardless of what the PR and the politics are and how they cover up. And to an extent, he'd lose his job, his career, his livelihood. Then he's prepared to go in order to bring this man back home, because he was an astronaut in the past, and he knows what it feels like, whereas some of the other guys down on the NASA and stuff are just kind of talk boxers.
And it's a great supporting cast, actually, isn't it, that you work with Jeff Daniels and Kristen Wiig, Chiwetel Ejiofor. Can you tell us a bit about working with them?
That was good. We shot in the kind of section that we filmed. It was all shot in Budapest, and I guess it's the probably the least unglamorous kind of part. We was shot in 3 sections, and we were firmly on Earth, and but it was great. We shot all our stuff first, and then they shot the stuff of the spacecraft in orbit, and then we'd all wrapped and finished, and Matt Damon started filming on Mars. So we only got to meet each other about a week ago at the Toronto Film Festival, and we all said, hello, nice to meet you. So we never actually met. So it was fascinating to see it all put together, those 3 different, kind of microcosms, those 3 different worlds. And it was, so we filmed all that kind of November, December of last year in Budapest, and it was great. And there's this kind of thing, this is kind of size of a soccer pitch, and behind, and you just walk into something, wow, it's incredible. But I think what Ridley Scott does is he starts off with the kind of human element, and you don't get kind of overwhelmed by technicalities and CGI and special effects. I mean, that's what I find brilliant working with him, is that he starts off with who you are, the characters, his feelings, emotions, his issues and conflicts, and then builds around that. So he's a great man to work for.
And what do you admire about Matt Damon as a fellow actor, and what do you think of his performance in The Martian?
I thought he was very, very, very convincing, and he brought so many different qualities to the character, which he had to do on his own. He was totally alone, filming on his own in a green screen, and nothing really much to kind of respond to. So I did a magnificent job, and he kind of brought a humour to it, a dry kind of dark humour, and pulled that off really well, which you kind of need when with all that tension. It's a kind of release valve, and I thought he hit it, the nail on the head, and he's a lovely man, a real gentleman, and I think he's one of those actors that kind of can play a regular guy really well, and really draw you in to the point where you feel, this is like me. What would I do in this situation? He's a great quality.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Hey You Guys!
Hey You Guys, huh?
Hey You Guys.
Is that from the Goonies?
It is indeed, yes.
Nice.
Hey You